Limiting
down,
supply.
ain't they? Shutting down.
Limiting supply.
This is crazy.
Right before the election.
So much is going on right now. It's insane.
It's
It's
insane.
stressful.
This is
It's
very
stressful.
stressful. See, I'll see. Let's play this clip. Y'all. I don't know if y'all know what's going on, but I'm gonna play this clip to let y'all know what's going on. If you already don't know.
The dock workers from Maine to Texas are now on strike for the first time since 1977. They walked off the job once the clock struck midnight. Workers are demanding higher wages and a total ban on automation in the ports. Experts warn the strike could disrupt supply chains and raise prices for consumers. The timing could also cause tremendous disruptions to this year's holiday shopping season, which usually gets into full swing next month.
That's right.
Officials also say the walkout has the potential to become the most disruptive strike to the U.S. economy in decades. Just a week-long strike could cost the U.S. economy $3.8 billion.
Y'all hear that? So that's what's going on.
My Lord.
So I was looking. I said, okay.
What is he saying?
What happens when the Seaport shut down? So I'm curious to know. Let's play this.
Our seaports go on strike. The strike is set for October 1st, so you better share this with everyone. Because if our ports close, everything we depend on closes with it. Let's talk about what would happen within the month of October. On day one, international fuel shipments are the first to feel the impact. Crude oil tankers stuck offshore means no new fuel entering refineries. By the end of the day, concerns spread across industries as gas stations, trucking companies, and airlines brace for immediate shortages. Everything from fuel to imported goods is at risk, but fuel becomes the most critical loss.
That's crazy.
By day 3, gas stations are starting to run dry and rationing begins.
Yep.
Prices surge as demand skyrockets. Without fuel,
happened in
trucks
Georgia.
can't
Augusta
deliver
was
goods,
like
and
that.
the first shortages show up in grocery stores. Businesses relying on imported oil like refineries scramble to maintain operations with whatever reserves they have left. The ripple effect starts to hit home. No fuel means no transportation, and without transportation, the flow of goods stop. Day 7, the energy crisis takes hold. Within the first week, the impact of fuel shortage deepens. Trucks, trains, and ships that move essential supplies across the country slow to a halt. Agriculture and manufacturing are crippled, unable to operate without fuel for machinery and transportation. Airlines begin canceling flights and public transportation services are cut. Gas prices hit all-time highs as panic buying intensifies. By week 2, the power grid struggles and collapse looms.
The power grids.
Plants that rely on imported fuel start to struggle and blackouts spread as they ration what's left. People begin hoarding fuel and chaos erupts at the pumps. The stock market plummets as industries reliant on global supply chains begin to crumble. The economy falters and unemployment skyrockets as factories close and businesses shutter. By week 4, total breakdown of society. By the end of the month, the energy crisis and fuel shortages bring society to its knees. Cities erupt into fuel riots and law enforcement is overwhelmed. With no fuel, food distribution collapses and starvation becomes a real threat.
Famine.
Communities are left to fend for themselves as fuel reserves dry up completely, leaving transportation, emergency services, and the economy in ruins. Without ports, crude oil can't get in. Without crude oil, fuel can't be made. Without fuel, everything grinds to a halt. When the fuel stops, America stops. And just so we're clear, this could all happen within the month of October. AP out. What happens if
let's go to the, y'all seeing this is, so I wanted to, that's how devastating this is. And I saw this guy, he is one of the head honchos over fuel. He's the East Gulf Coast Longshoreman Union president on a potential strike. He said he will cripple you. He's the union president of it. So listen to this.
But today's world, it's changing
It's
into the
extortion
future.
almost like.
They're not making millions no more. They're making billions. And they're spending it fast as they make it. I want a piece of that for my men. Because when they made their most money was during COVID. When my men had to go to work on those piers every single day, when everybody stayed home and went to work. Not my men. They died out there with the virus. We all got sick with the virus.
Wow.
We kept them going. Wow. From Canada to Maine to Texas, Great Lakes, Puerto Rico, now the Bahamas. Everybody went to work during COVID. Wow. Nobody stayed home. Well, I want to be compensated for that.
Yeah.
I'm not asking for the world. They know what I want.
Compensate
they know what
them.
they want. And if they don't, no, then I have to go into the street and we have to fight for what we rightfully deserve.
Wow.
These people today don't know what a strike is. When my men hit the streets, from Maine to Texas, every single port will lock down.
Wow.
You know what's going to happen? I'll tell you. First week, be all over the news every night, boom, boom. Second week, guys who sell cars can't sell cars because the cars ain't coming in off the ships.
Yep.
They get laid off. Third week, malls start closing down. They can't get the goods from China. They can't sell clothes. They can't do this. Everything in the United States comes on a ship. They go out of business. Construction workers get laid off because the materials aren't coming in. The steel's not coming in. The lumber's not coming in. They lose their job. Everybody's hating the longshoremen now because now they realize how important our jobs are. Now I have the president screaming at me, I'm putting a Taft-Hartley on you. Go ahead. Taft-Hartley means I have to go back to work for 90 days. That's a cooling off period. Do you think when I go back for 90 days, those men are going to go to work on that pier? It's going to cost the companies money to pay their salaries. Well, they went from 30 moves an hour maybe to 8. They're going to be like this. Who's going to win here in the long run? You're better off sitting down and let's get a contract and let's move on with this world. And in today's world, I'll cripple you. I will cripple you, and you have no idea what that means. No.
Listen, when he said, that man said, "Look here, I will cripple you with the president.
No idea.
You don't have no idea. Look how it's looking with these trucks. Look at these trucks at the LA port.
Wow.
Look at it's going all the way around.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that. That will slow down traffic and LA traffic too because of that.
Oh my gosh.
And so this guy was saying, this is the conversation coming from one of the workers. I want to hear what a local person is saying.
We know that we're in a fight. If they want to fight, then a war is what they're going to get. I've been a longshoreman for over 23 years. And one thing I do know to be true, gas has went up. The cost of living has constantly went up. And throughout these 23 years that I've been on the waterfront, we've only asked for $2, $3,
Wow.
maybe $5 over the course of the contract. We've done our part. And we're asking, hey, you do your part. Because during the pandemic, we never stopped working. Imagine that a hospital is looking for a type of blood to be shipped to it. And it's on the ship that I'm working on. But it's pouring down raining, lightning. We can't stop working. We got to get that box off so that hospital can continue to drive and save the people's lives that they've been working on. So that's where we're at with it. And we just want to be respected for it. And I think it's high time that we demand that. And we
I get it.
Overdue. Automation is serious. Because when you bring new automation in
To automate their jobs.
You don't make means for that person to
have a job. That's right.
They're pushed over to the side and they can't do their job that they've been accustomed to doing. What we're asking is allow our people to continue to work in this industry without going to get an extra job to make ends meet. Allow us to take care of our families like we've been doing with the wages that we currently have in place. Continue that trend. That's all we're asking for. And if we have to sit out 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, we're prepared to do that.
2 months. Good googly.
2 months, Joy. 2 months. And this was recently. This is Costco. People are in fear. Look how people are cutting. How people are acting at Costco. Look at this. Look at them lines. Look at the lines.
It's freaking massive.
Oh my God.
Something's going on. I mean, look at it. And it even snakes all the way from over there, back there, around here.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's going to take me literally more than a minute to walk all the way down here.
Get the lines.
They don't have a way you can.
Yeah, why they ain't doing the scan joint and go right out the door?
Exactly.
I would have been gone.
Okay, at Sam's. Oh, that is
Unless you
crazy.
got alcohol.
Everybody in line ain't got no alcohol.
All right.
Look at that. They must don't have that scan and go option.
No, there it is. Self checkout.
Self checkout.
Oh no, self checkout. They must have. That's not. That's weird.
Wait a minute. I see the little barcode up there, right? It looked like the little barcode was up there. If Sam's got it, Costco has to have it. That's their competition.
Yo, so
Wow.
we have
this
to.
is crazy.
We're on the brink.
Oh, man.
We're on the brink. You know, honestly, I think
I need a vacation.
spiritually, I think we're
I
on.
need a vacation.
I was listening to maybe being on Last Day's channel, and I thought this made sense too. He said, it looks like we're getting ready to start the tribulation. This is going into the tribulation. Tribulation is 7 years, but then the reign of the tribulation is 1,000 years.
Fall out of my
before
seat.
Christ. I mean, yeah, before everything completely ends.
1,000 years?
1,000 years.
So we got
But
1,000 years?
No, we got 7 years of tribulation.
I know I'm saying, but
Or
we
you
got
seeing
1,000 years
everything
before
just like-
Christ come back.
Yeah,
So I'll be in heaven.
Right.
Thank God.
So this is
This is just too much.
And now things are completely changing. Even when Trump gets in office, because I'm speaking, Trump is going to be in office. We still going into tribulation. And thank God that it's going to be, I'm speaking, Trump in office versus Kamala, because I feel like this thing will kick off within a year. We'll be at the worst we've ever been in this world.
Yes. Show up at the polls, great people, and vote the right person in
That's
office
right.
who you know is going to do the job.
Absolutely.
That's just the bottom line. There's nothing else to say about that.
All right, man. It's got me concerned, man. 2024, man. Holy Spirit. 2024, be more.
Great people, you already know what to do. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video. Get your people involved. Raise a level of awareness. And we'll see you in the next video.
All right. Bye.
Talk